Salgado in the blue corner. I think Salgado's basically just had a bit easier trip to the finals and might have a little more left than Ludwing Salazar. Salazar and Reiner Hernandez that last bout, they really gave their all. They were just nonstop brawling at each other. Reiner Hernandez quit on his stool after the first round, and here we are in the final.
You got a valid point. That's a nice leg kick there by Salgado, but yeah, you're right. Salazar definitely he has to be a little bit more worn out. He went through some battles.
Yeah, he looks like a very, very focused fighter right now, Nick. He's looking real good so far in this 8-man tournament. That is Wady Salgado in the black trunks against Ludwing Salazar in the white. Salazar perhaps just a little more physically a little stronger than Salgado. Salgado perhaps a little craftier. Now, we find Salgado right now in a position he's been in for the first two bouts on his back. This is where he put the armbar on his two previous opponents. We'll see. He's looks for the same again as Ludwig Salazar looks for a little ground and pound here.
Yeah, I mean, he's really been impressive getting 2 wins by armbar. Again, most of the time he likes to stand and bang, so big time improvements on the ground, and he finds himself in that comfortable position.
He won his last bout against the imposing Ty Holmes of Canada by armbar in the first round, and that was preceded by a win in the first round, also by armbar over Alejandro Rodriguez of Guatemala. 2 local Costa Rican products in the final of our 8-man MMA tournament.
Salgado
Referee
again.
Mark Fennell encouraging these fighters to get moving so he doesn't have to stand them up again.
Salazar trying to pass, but good job by Salgado on the bottom, getting him back in guard.
Roughly 2 minutes into this first round, and what we've seen so far, Nick, it looks like these guys are going to give everything they got. They know each other fairly well. They train together, probably know each other that way, but they're throwing punches with a lot of bad intentions behind them.
Yeah, I got to give you credit. Good call. I was kind of worried that since they're from the same team that they wouldn't give it their all, but it looks like I was wrong. I mean, they are fighting. Those kicks and punches are with some intent.
Nice counter by Salgado there.
Good takedown.
And the takedown by Salazar.
Yeah, we're seeing it back and forth.
Nice high leg kick that was by Salazar, but a good job of Salgado blocking and following with a right-hand counter. But Salazar ends up on top right now. We'll see what he can do with it.
Oh, almost number 3. Can we see 3?
Salgado looking for the armbar again. Didn't get it that time.
He's fluid. I'm telling you, Salazar, or I'm sorry, Salgado, Salazar.
Slick. Salgado looks very good. Like you mentioned, Nick, he's been known more of a striker what we've seen him in the past, but his ground game looks very solid. He's won his first 2 bouts by submission, and he's handled himself on the bottom so far very well in this first round. Wow.
He landed some nice punches there.
Nice left hook to the chin of Ludwig Salazar. That is Salazar once again with the white hair and the white trunks.
Salgado positioning himself. He looks like he's looking for a guillotine. A standing guillotine. I don't know. I think Salazar, he got out of it okay.
Roughly a minute left in this first round.
Pretty tough round to score so far. What do you think? Again, you see Salgado going to his back. He's becoming comfortable in his guard. But I'll tell you what, at the same time, as far as the judges go, I mean, these are takedowns that Salazar's getting credit for. So in the scoring, I mean, what he's, unless I missed one, I don't think Salgado got takedown yet.
No, I think Salazar's had the only takedowns of the round, and when he's been on top, he has, landed a few decent blows, a bit of ground and pound, but Salgado's done a good job of keeping him in close defensively, keeping him tight. And we're close to the end of this first round. We're going to see round 2, Nick. Salgado looking for the arm once again, Nick.
Oh, nice transition in a mount. Good reversal. Is he going to run out of time? And he does.
Just in the nick of time, Wady Salgado found himself favorable position on top of Ludwing Salazar at the end of the first round. We are on CrFights, of course. Music being brought to you by 911 Radio in the background. They've done a good job, Nick. And here we go to round 2. Wady Salgado in the black trunks against Ludwing Salazar. White hair, white trunks. Tough first round to score. We'll see what happens in the second.
See, Salazar does look a little bit more worn between rounds. He was gasping a little bit more.
Big knee landed by Wady Salgado. And he's just pounding away. Ludwing Salazar, referee Mark Fennell stops the bout. Wady Salgado. Long shot to win this tournament, Nick. And he does just that. A late replacement. He comes in to win the whole thing. Wow, very impressive. And I got to say, Wady Salgado, his game is definitely improved. He's much better on the ground than we saw before. Not just a striker anymore.
Yeah, it was an impressive performance. Again, I mean, this tournament, very difficult. I mean, competitive weight class here.